Good evening. This is Mothman. First podcast. Have you ever wondered if there's something out there above you? A thing that can control prophecies. And it has wings like a dragon. This is the story about the legendary creature, Mothman. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Like any small community, everybody knows each other. Nobody goes on computers and play video games all day. They simply go outside, have some fun, enjoy a cup of coffee with a couple of friends. A town that is clean. Nobody does drugs. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's friendly. But in 1966, it was a terrifying time. 3 men were digging a grave one night when they saw a large, muscular, winged man humanoid with disturbing, glowing red eyes. November 15th, 1966. 2 couples were driving along Route 66 to the old TNT area. On their way, they saw 2 glowing circles. At first, they thought it was a car. But then, as they got closer, they saw a large, muscular, moth-like humanoid with hypnotic eyes, 7-8 feet tall, and a wingspan 10 to 15 feet. The couples looked at it. It seemed to be tangled in some wires and rope from the TNT building. The creature was shaking, screaming, and hollering. The couples then drove away. The creature catched up with them with incredible speeds. The car went for 100 miles an hour, but the Mothman pursued them with no stress. The couples then seen a dead dog on the side of the road, then drove back into town. The creature still followed them, but it did not attack. It sort of hovered above the car. The couples then got ready to go to the police station. Then that's when the creature had vanished. They all got out of the car, went to the police officers, truly terrified, and started to talk about the creature. Then they draw this sketch for them. When they draw that, they seem truly terrified, and the police officers believed them. They went back to the area where the Mothman was first spotted. They didn't find anything there. They checked all around. All they received was loud static on the radio. The police officer then asked them where they'd seen a dog. They then drove a couple of miles up, heard some more weird static on the radio. Then they noticed that the dog was missing. All there was blood. The Mothman seems to have a craving for small animals: rabbit, bunny, deer, and the occasional cow or fox. The Mothman usually rips out the hearts of the animals and eats them. And also mutilated cows are spotted. Then the media got involved. The media posted comments about a large winged being going over town. It was seen by millions of people every day, mostly at the McClinton Wildlife Reserve and the TNT area. People say that the Mothman is large-winged. Others say it is bat-like winged, moth-like winged, bird-like winged. Some called it the Birdman. Some called it the Batman. But it was commonly known as the Mothman. During that year, many, many more sightings of the creature have been followed, but it harmed people physically and emotionally. People woke up with strange burns all over their body, eyes swollen up pink from a radiation of pink eye. They received anxiety, worried about the creature coming back again. They have a burning mind image of those two glowing red eyes. Scientists then turn to a more logical answer, a sandhill crane, which is near the McClinton Wildlife Reserve. But lots of people were offended. But in the 80s, people say that the creature was a sandhill crane. There was toxins from the old TNT area, which affected the area the most. Could this be radiation from the toxics to the animals at the area? A man was fishing there one night, and he spotted a weird, deformed fish. That could make you think that the Mothman is just a mutated bird. But there was UFOs spotted during the incident. That's when people started thinking, could Mothman be an alien? More stranger sightings have occurred during the year. People started seeing men dressed in black suits, asking people strange questions and looking the same. And a man with a grin, and he could talk to you telepathically, but that's for another day. Then it all ended on that tragic day. Point Pleasant, just 1 year after the Mothman incident. People were getting ready to head home from Christmas shopping. The streets were filled with cars. On the Silver Bridge, a suspension bridge that crosses Point Pleasant to Wisconsin, hold over 50 people on it. Then a large wing thing flew straight by it. A man noticed it 5 seconds after. Then the bridge started to make some noise. A bolt was loose, and it caused the lives of 36 people. Mothman wasn't seen since, but it was seen during 9/11, the flood in China, and when Chernobyl exploded. Mothman appears to be a being that sheds darkness all over. He prophesizes the dark theories, and he becomes a being of natural disaster, unknown, unwatchable.